President Trump has ignited a new front in his trade war with China, slapping tariffs on Chinese-built ships. These tariffs come amidst heightened tensions, straining an already fragile relationship. Simultaneously, the Trump administration has announced an aggressive expansion of offshore drilling. This move has been met with fierce opposition from environmental groups and coastal communities. The tariffs on Chinese ships are expected to impact a wide range of industries. The administration argues these tariffs are necessary to protect American jobs. The expansion of offshore drilling is touted as a step towards energy independence. However, environmental groups warn of the devastating consequences of potential oil spills. Coastal communities fear the damage to their livelihoods. The confluence of these policies has ignited a firestorm of debate globally. The immediate impact of the tariffs on Chinese ships is already being felt across various sectors of the American economy. Shipping companies, facing increased costs, are passing them along to businesses, who in turn are raising prices for consumers. From electronics and clothing to everyday household goods, the price of imported goods is steadily climbing.
The administration's claim that these tariffs will boost American shipbuilding remains dubious. The American shipbuilding industry, while historically significant, faces systemic challenges, including higher labor costs and a lack of competitive pricing, that tariffs alone are unlikely to solve.
Moreover, the tariffs have triggered retaliatory measures from China, targeting key American exports like soybeans and automobiles. This tit-for-tat trade war has created an atmosphere of uncertainty, making it difficult for businesses to plan and invest. Economists warn that the cumulative effect of these policies will be a slowdown in economic growth, potentially leading to job losses, not gains, in the long run. The administration's protectionist policies, while intended to bolster American industries, may ultimately undermine the very economic stability they aim to achieve. The expansion of offshore drilling has been met with fierce opposition from environmental groups and coastal communities. These groups warn of the devastating consequences of potential oil spills, habitat destruction, and the acceleration of climate change. Coastal communities, reliant on tourism and fishing, fear the irreparable damage that could be inflicted upon their livelihoods.
The administration argues that offshore drilling is a bold step towards energy independence, promising jobs and economic growth. However, the environmental risks are significant and cannot be ignored. The potential for oil spills and habitat destruction poses a serious threat to marine life and coastal ecosystems.
The confluence of these controversial policies has sent shockwaves through the global economy and ignited a firestorm of debate both domestically and internationally. As the world grapples with the implications of these decisions, the question remains: at what cost will this pursuit of American dominance come?
The recent developments have certainly stirred the pot. Both China and the European Union are keenly observing the situation. It's clear that these changes could have far-reaching implications for international trade dynamics.
That's right. China has already indicated a potential shift in its trade policies, aiming to safeguard its interests. Meanwhile, the European Union is exploring ways to mitigate any adverse effects on its member states.
Absolutely, it's a delicate balance. Both entities are trying to navigate these waters without causing too much disruption to their economies. We'll have to wait and see how this unfolds.
Indeed, the global community is watching closely. The next few steps taken by these major players could set a precedent for future international trade relations.
Wow, the news is everywhere. People are really fired up about this. I've seen so many posts and tweets expressing frustration and concern. It's clear that this issue has struck a chord with the public.
Yes, and it's not just online. There have been protests and rallies in several cities. Citizens are demanding transparency and accountability. They want to know how these policies will impact their daily lives and their rights.
It's a significant moment for sure. Experts are advising caution and urging policymakers to consider the long-term effects. The public outcry is a reminder that these decisions affect real people, not just statistics.
Exactly, it's a call for more inclusive dialogue. People want to be heard, and they want their concerns to be addressed. This is about more than just numbers on a spreadsheet.
True, this is about human impact. Civil rights advocates are particularly vocal, emphasizing the need for policies that protect and uplift all communities. It's a crucial time for thoughtful and empathetic decision-making.
Absolutely. The coming days will be telling. As the situation evolves, both the public and policymakers will need to stay engaged and informed. The stakes are high and the world is watching.